Recording. Yes, fine, started. Happy evening, guys. In the last class, we had discussed what are the components of time series. And before that, we'll just brush up in the previous class. What do you mean by time series? The arrangement of statistical data in a chronological order is called time series, right? The arrangement of statistical data in a chronological order is called time series. After that, important definition, what is histogram? Yes, histogram, nothing but the graphical representation of time series data is called histogram. I think note that, guys, is an important. When do you call as a time series data? The number one, the data should be a quantitative data. The data can be a measurable. And second point, the second point here, the collected data from the past data, and we are to observe, recorded everything in a chronological order. Finally, we can call as time series data. Now after that, we are discussing uses of time series. It's very important. Already we discussed in the last session. The time series help us to study the past behavior of data. It helps in planning and forecasting the business activity. It helps in making comparative study. We can evaluate the progress in any field of economic activity. So these are the important for uses of time series. Let me start. Already we started as an first one. We have a four component of time series, namely number one, the secular trend. There is a two type. One is called upward trend and one is called downward trend. We already discussed in the yesterday class this one, and today we are going to start seasonal variation. Please take down this point, important. We have a four component of time series in the time considered as a time variable, and that the first one is a secular trend, seasonal variation, cyclical variation, or we can call as business cycle. And similarly, the fourth one, irregular variation or random variation or erratic variation. Guys, we have a four component. The one is called secular trend. We have a two type. One is called upward trend and downward trend. Second one, seasonal variation. Third one, cyclical variation, or also called business cycle. And fourth one, irregular variation or random variation or erratic variation. Look at that, it's a very important. In the last class we already discussed this one. So before going to secular trend, what is trend there? Obviously everybody talking about nowadays trend is, for example, company profit, right? The trend is going on like this only from year by year. Suppose we can say mouth to mouth is not an, now that is most important to listen. Just we can see the graphical presentation, very easy to understand. Tend nothing but to show the direction. What is tendency? What is the behavior of trend line? What are the movement of trend line, or something to be happen in the trend line? It may be sometimes the line should be a goes on increases, sometimes the line should be a decreases, sometimes the line should be increases, or sometimes there is a constant over a long period of time. So that we can call as tendency. Look at the trend, nothing but to show the direction. Tendency, nothing but to show what is the behavior of trend line, what is the movement of trend line. Is a very, very important. Now this definition we already discussed in the last class. What is secular trend? Give an example. What are the causes here? What are the duration here? Every four component you have to learn like this. One is what is secular trend, what is duration, what are the causes, what are the example, right? All the four component you have to learn like this. Very easy to remember in the examination point of view. The first one, what is secular trend? Yes, the trend nothing but to show the direction. Tendency nothing but what is the movement of the line, and what are the behavior of the trend line, or what happening in the trend line. That is all included to tendency. What is secular trend? Secular trend is a general tendency of time series data. I'm repeating once again. The general tendency of time series data to increase or decrease or remain constant during a long period of time is called the secular trend. I'm repeating you once again. What do you mean by secular trend? The general tendency of time series data to increase or decrease or remain constant. Look at that. The tendency nothing but movement of the line. It may be increases sometime, It's 3 to 5 years or 5 to 10 years. Sometimes there is a decreases, sometimes there is a constant over a long period of time is called secular trend. What is secular trend? The last class we already discussed. Now I'm brushing up this one. The general tendency of time series data to increase or decrease or remain constant during a long period of time is called secular trend. After that, we are going to example here, because already we told you that I told you we have a two type of secular trend. One is called upward trend and one is called downward trend. What is upward trend? Can you give examples, sir? Definitely, increase in the price of gold in the past many years is an upward trend. Definitely, nowadays, till today also, the gold rate is always increases. So that is increases nothing but the example is upward trend. In the examination point of view, out of four component, they give an example. You only identify out of four components. So which is the component of answer there? Yes or no? Right? Increase in the price of gold in the past many years is an upward trend due to improved in medical facility. Death rate is decreasing. Definitely there is a downward trend because kidney failure nowadays. Definitely there is a dialysis center is there, right? Cancer is there. Definitely the cancer, there is a chemotherapy also there. Definitely the death rate is decreases because of medical facility. That is a downward trend. The nowadays increase in the literacy rate, definitely that is also there is a upward trend. And nowadays you can't see in the road, right? There is a bullock carts is, we are not visible nowadays. The number of bullock carts on the road in recent year as a downward trend. Price of rice in recent year as an upward trend. So these are the example for secular trend. Till now we are discussing the study class. Now we are going to new thing, guys. Please take down the side note, pin to pin. You have to write down write down the now itself. Yes, now. So what are the causes of secular trend, sir? So what are the causes why that is happening as a secular trend? Sometimes there is a increases, sometimes there is a decreases, sometimes there is a constant, or sometimes there is a remain constant, right? Yes or no? Yeah. First one, what are the causes of secular trend? Important. Technological advancement is a very important. Nowadays, note that corona is happening right now because we are unable to take in the physical classes in the classroom, right? Because of that, we are using technologically the wonderful app, that is the Zoom app. We are using that, we are teaching you because you are missing something, right? So that is the thing, you are missing so much about colleges there. So we are using Zoom app. So we are using the online classes, that is virtual classes. That's the best example for secular trend. All the colleges in Karnataka or all over India, the old school colleges, they are doing for online classes. That is the advancement, the technological advancement is keep on increases there. Look at that, the curve we can see the 2012, the line is like this only, right? So that is the technological advancement is one of the best example for secular trend. And second one, growth of population. Definitely look at that ancient year population or current year population, the different type of lifestyle also is there, and even customs also, the people, tradition, habit of the people, and change in taste also. These are all three causes. Definitely there is a happening for secular trend in the time point. That is one of the variable we consider, day or month or in a week or a calendar year. Every day we are predicting, and that one of the component of secular trend here. The causes, number one, technological advancement is the first causes, and growth of an population, change in taste. They all are the three causes that is happening for secular trend. Important, guys. They ask one more question here. What are the causes of secular trend? Number one, technological advancement. Number two, growth of population. Number three, change in taste. These all are the three very good points to say the causes of secular trend. One is called technological advancement, growth of a population, and change in taste. And after that, we are going to discuss what is the duration of secular trend. Yes, definitely, guys. We can't say the duration of seasonal variation because it should be increases. I don't know, we can't say how many years increases, how many years that decreases, how many years there is a constant, right? We can't say duration, we can't say there is an infinity. Look at that. So this is the way to you remember what is the definition of secular trend, what are the example, and what are the causes, and what are the duration. Is a very important, right? So this is about the secular trend, component, first component of time series is the secular trend, after that example, after that causes, after that duration. The next thing, now we are going to join the seasonal variation. This is the second component of time series, guys. It's a very important seasonal variation. So this is the second component of time series. Before going to seasonal variation, we want to tell something. What is season there? Look at that. What is season in that? In India, in the weather department, that is one of the department we can call as barometer. Remember, one of the department is called barometer. That department, every day they're predicting rainfall record. There is a very hot seasons, right? So many things we can say that one of the instrument is called barometer. In that India, we have a note that we are talking about season. Four seasons are there. One is called winter season, one is called summer season, one is called monsoon season, and one is called post monsoon. These all are time point only. We consider winter, summer, monsoon, and post monsoon. These are all one of the variable. Using this type of time point consider as a variable, we have to predict the future value. That is the thing we can call as time series. Now we are talking about seasonal variation here. Seasonal variation, nothing but India and weather department, we have a four season. Season nothing but duration for 3 months. Four season, duration 3 months, 3 into 4 is equal to 12. But nowadays the season period will be differ, but we don't want that one. But obviously, according to the weather department, 3 months, one duration there. One is called winter, one is called summer, one is called monsoon, one is called post monsoon. These are the winter season. Definitely each season we have a duration. So definitely 3 months, and we have a predictable also, and we have a short term also. So that is the thing we can call as seasonal variation. Now we can call as the definition. What is seasonal variation? Look at that. Seasonal variation every year comes. There's a regular and there's a periodic. 3 months period is there, and there's a very short term variation where it is one of the time point that is called seasonal variation. Guys, important definition this one. What is seasonal variation? Seasonal variation, it is a regular and it is a periodic and it is a short term variation in a time series data is called seasonal variation. Is a very important note. The regular nothing but yes, every year they come, every year 3 months once. There's a periodic, yes, 3 months duration, the 3 month period, and very short term variation where it is occurred all the thing that should be a time point, one of the variable we can consider. Using that variable we can predict the future value. So that is the thing we can call as seasonal variation. Guys, I hope you understand what is seasonal variation. It is a regular, periodic, short-term variation in a time series data is called seasonal variation. I'm repeating you once again. What is seasonal variation? It is a regular, periodic, and short-term variation in a time series data is called seasonal variation. I repeat once again. We are India. We have a four season. Sorry, one is called winter, summer, monsoon, and post monsoon. Each season there is a duration only less than 1 year, 3 months duration. We are predicting short term. All the thing we can call as seasonal variation. Finally, we can call as seasonal. It is a regular, periodic, and short-term variation from the time series data is called seasonal variation. Right? Is a very important. Is called seasonal variation. Let me go for what are the examples, sir? Yes, very important. All the general example. Umbrellas are sold more in rainy season. Definitely ವೆದರ್ ಮಳೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಂಬ್ರೆಲಾ ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಅಂಬ್ರೆಲಾ ಶಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಹೆವಿ ಸೇಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೀಸನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅಂಡ್ umbrellas are sold more in rainy season. Important. Umbrellas are sold more in rainy season. That's one of the example for seasonal. And in summer season, all you people are like ice cream, cool drinks, everything in that period. All the shops are very busy, but increases are more in ice cream and cool drinks there. So that's the second example. In a summer season, the sales of ice cream, cool drinks will increase. So definitely, right? Third one, sales of woolen cloth increase in the winter. Definitely, tumba hot session irutte. So woolen cloth is very important. I mean, sorry, sales in woolen cloth increase in winter. Yes, definitely. So woolen cloth ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ winter season ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅದೇ ತರ the sales of gold and garment increase during the festival time. Yes, very important, because gold and garments are highly increases in the period of festival time or marriage also, right? Many things are so there. And after the sales of ornament, sales of stationery will be more in June, July, because every year we have a more, the sales in,